44% of women would give up wine for a year in exchange for beautiful hair color. The decision to dye your hair can be nerve-wracking because you never know how the color will turn out or how harsh it'll be on your tresses. You may try a blonde that turns out copper, or you may opt for a bold eggplant purple that ends up looking like cooked eggplant instead. But never fear, there are great temporary options now, so you can try any color before making the commitment to permanent dye. It's time to sprinkle a little substance into our beauty routines by learning the roots of your favorite trends, who history's earliest trendsetters were, and how to rock the looks they inspired.
Sheet mask!
Before it's over, you'll be asking, can I borrow that? We're gonna try out a few of those options, but first, the highlights of hair dye history in under 90 seconds. The battle of the blondes versus brunettes dates all the way back to the Roman Empire. Respectable women were expected to have dark hair, and blonde hair, that was the color of harlots. No, seriously, there was a law mandating that all prostitutes have blonde hair to signify their profession. Many wore wigs, but some used a mix of burnt plants or nuts to get their lady of the night locks. It's believed this is how blondes first became associated with sexual desire. Romans also used natural ingredients to create black dye. They fermented leeches for 2 months, then applied the mixture to their hair and baked it in the sun. Talk about au naturel. In the mid-1800s, English chemist William Henry Perkin accidentally created the first non-natural dye when he was attempting to find a drug for malaria using coal tar, but he created a mauve color instead. Those compounds formed the base of the first synthetic hair dye in the early 1900s. But it wasn't until 1956 that Clairol made it accessible to the masses by launching the first at-home coloring kits.
Hair color by Miss Clairol looks so natural, only her hairdresser knows for sure.
Women could lighten and tint in a fraction of the time it took at the salon. And the best part is that they could do it in secret and pretend it was their natural color. Flash forward to today and people are rocking every color of the rainbow on the reg. For this tutorial, I've enlisted the help of my producer, who is a hair venturous queen, Jenny. But Jenny, not everybody wants to do a big commitment with their hair. And sometimes they're scared of damage and just a lot of hassle. So today, we're gonna explore hair dye with minimal effort and minimal damage. Are you ready?
I'm excited.
Let's do it. I think my first step is to protect you.
Yes, I have been thinking about it.
Okay.
I want to look like a unicorn.
A unicorn.
So if you do kind of we put this hair up.
Yep.
You can experiment down here and then do.
How high do you want me to go?
You can go all the way.
Cool, so unicorn hair, minimal effort,
Yes.
minimal damage, using just hair dye spray. So is your hair always blue?
It has been for the last 5 years. If you change your hair color from a natural hair color, you have to change your whole wardrobe.
Oh my goodness.
Because suddenly your hair clashes with everything you own. So you have to kind of commit to a color or you gotta go shopping all the time. I actually hate shopping, so that doesn't really work.
Wow, so you love blue.
This is my favorite. I have a blue car.
Okay, so we're gonna stick with the blue at the top.
Okay.
And then we're really gonna explore color peeking through.
Okay.
In fun ways. We love going all the way here at my salon where I don't know what I'm doing. Unicorn hair. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Totally.
So these are my gloves. Okay.
Yeah.
So gloves are on, and I need you to clip your hair.
I'm glad we're starting in the back.
Okay.
When you make a mistake, you have to look at it. If it's in the back, who cares?
First strand.
Wait, what color are we doing?
It's for me to know and for you to find out. Ah! And the strip of hair.
Ooh, that looks good.
Okay, I'm a professional now. Oh yes, girl, unicorn vibes. I'm an expert. I'm an expert.
There's one color I'm really worried about you
Which
putting.
color?
The gold.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm not a sabotager. I was thinking pastel pink. I feel like my artistic bells are ringing, and I just feel like right here. Whoa, yeah, this is tougher. It's a little grittier. It's not sticky,
Okay.
but it's gritty. I think you really should style first, spray second.
All right.
You wanted unicorn? I give you unicorn.
I'm nervous to take the mirror.
I'm just gonna stay here. Are you ready to see the finished look?
I am.
Okay. I turn you around.
Oh, that's fun.
So cute. It's like peacock meets unicorn.
I've got some on my neck. I've got some on my cheek.
Yeah, like I got some on my fingers.
Yeah.
And I wore gloves.
Yeah.
So think about
It's
that.
a little messy. I think it's cool.
Ooh. I love it. Okay, so thank you for letting me explore with your hair. I feel like together we have done what others might be afraid to try.
Yeah.
And now they kind of know.
I think the half up was crucial.
Amazing trick.
I think it looks rad.
I think this looks amazing. At one point, I wanted to run. So let's talk about hair and hair dye and just the stigmas associated with it.
Well, it's fine because I actually don't think there is a stigma anymore. I think that was something that was huge. Like when we were younger, when, you know, our parents were younger, the ideal was to not let anyone know you dyed your hair. So it was like you wanted it to be close to your natural color, or if you weren't a natural blonde, like you didn't want anybody to know you were boxed blonde.
Right.
It's not cool.
Right.
I think I got really caught up when I moved to LA and I got really self-conscious. And I was like, I want to do something where I don't constantly compare myself to every girl I see on the street and think I'm not as good as them. So I'm just going to remove myself from the category.
Wow.
And I thought it would be like armor, right? Like it's like, I'm putting this thing on, it's gonna protect me, and no one's gonna talk to me. Weird thing about dyeing your hair, everyone talks to you.
Conversation starter.
All the time.
Icebreaker, absolutely.
And so I've had to kind of lean into that, and it's made me have more self-confidence and feel better about myself. But it did start out like a little bit different than it is today.
I love that. And I'm so happy and thankful that you let me explore with your hair. You did an amazing job. You were an amazing guinea pig.
Thank you.
I'm an amazing professional hairstylist.
It's true.
Please contact me below. No, just kidding. But I really want to know, what color would you dye your hair if you could? So let us know in the comments down below, and let's keep the conversation going.